In this video, I'm going to show you how to install a filter cartridge and size-selective inlet on an ultrasonic personal air sampler, or UPAS. Here I have a UPAS V2.1 Plus. I have a 37mm UPAS filter cartridge, which already has a 37mm diameter Teflon membrane filter installed inside of it. I have a 2 liter per minute PM2.5 inlet for the UPAS. And I have this inlet tool, which I'm going to use to install the filter cartridge and size-selective inlet on the UPAS. When you're handling filters and filter cartridges, it's important to keep in mind that each filter will be weighed to the nearest microgram. That means it's important to prevent the filter or filter cartridge from becoming contaminated with dust, dirt, or other debris. One way we do that is by making sure that we're handling filters and filter cartridges in a clean area. Today I'm working on a countertop that I've wiped clean with a damp cloth. If you're working on a surface that's not as easy to wipe clean, another approach to preventing contamination of the filter and filter cartridge is to place a new clean sheet of aluminum foil down over your work surface. It's also important to avoid eating, drinking, or applying cosmetics while you're handling filters and filter cartridges. So all your general laboratory best practices also apply in this application. You may have also noticed that I'm wearing a pair of new clean nitrile gloves, which I'll use to handle the filter cartridge. Before I install the filter cartridge on the UPAS, I'm going to check this area that we call the inlet socket. I'm going to make sure that this inlet socket is clean and dry, that I don't see any dust, dirt, or other debris inside the inlet socket. If I did, I would take a damp Kim wipe and I would wipe the dirt, dust, or debris out of the inlet socket. I'm also going to check to make sure that this O-ring that's supposed to be in the bottom of the inlet socket, that it's present, that it's fully seated in its groove, and that it's not damaged in any way, that there aren't any nicks or cuts in that O-ring. After I've confirmed that the UPAS inlet socket is clean and dry, and that the O-ring in the bottom of it is present and free of damage, I'm ready to install the filter cartridge on the UPAS. The filter cartridge is inside this clear plastic case, and I've just put the filter cartridge inside this case to protect it from dirt, dust, or debris before it's installed in the UPAS. So once I'm ready to install the filter cartridge in the UPAS, and only immediately before I install the filter cartridge in the UPAS, I'm going to open this case by pressing these tabs apart. And I'm going to pick up the filter cartridge using my gloved hands, and I'm going to grip it around the outside edge, and I'm going to make sure to keep my fingers away from this hole in the top of the filter cartridge, as well as away from these holes in the bottom of the filter cartridge. I'm going to close this case up to make sure the inside of the case especially stays clean, so that we can put the filter cartridge back in this case after we've collected our sample. So I'm going to take this filter cartridge and I'm going to place it in the center of the UPAS inlet socket with this single large hole in the top of the cartridge facing up like you see here. Now I'm ready to place the size-selective inlet over the filter cartridge. One thing I'm going to check before I install the size-selective inlet is that this brown O-ring on the bottom of the inlet is present and that it's fully seated in its groove. Once I've confirmed that the O-ring is present and fully seated on the bottom of the inlet, I'm going to place the inlet over the filter cartridge like this. Now I'm going to take the inlet tool And I'm going to place the inlet tool over the inlet so that these teeth on the bottom of the tool engage with these grooves around the outside circumference of the inlet. Then I'm going to turn the inlet clockwise to start threading it into the inlet socket. And I'm going to keep turning the tool clockwise until the inlet doesn't spin anymore. I'm going to fully tighten it on the inlet socket. Now, I'm going to lift the inlet tool off, and the filter cartridge and size selective inlet are fully installed on the UPAS.